we will be talking about getting married and much more.
Y'all, that dessert was good. It was raining. Hello everybody and welcome to the Lil-E show. This is your favorite host, Lil to the E, and we have our beautiful Miss Liliana taking the weather over there, as well as Lily Marie Antonini, interviewing, podcasting, and vlogging all of her life with all of her beautiful, talented people that she knows. So if you want to be on the show, just let us know. We'll put the info underneath, and you can be on the show. You can promote your life out there, you know? That's what I'm saying. Anyways, who do we have the pleasure of having with Lily Marie Antonini today? You might be asking. Well, today, we have the amazing Sandy Liao.
Hello world, it's Lil-E Marie Antonini. Thank you very much, Lil to the E, for taking it back to me. Today we have the beautiful honor of having Sandy Liao, one of my close friends, who is actually currently in Taiwan and is from Taiwan. So we have some really cool questions for you that I think will truly benefit for everyone out there. People are really curious about Berkeley, about life as a musician. So here comes the questions. So speaking about Taiwan, how is Taiwan?
Taiwan is doing pretty fine lately. I mean, everything's still recovering from COVID, but I think Taiwan is doing good.
That's so cool. I mean, I really want to go. Like, I wish I could go. It's so far though, and plane tickets are insanely expensive. But if I win the lottery, I'll be there in a second. Anyways, well, so you came all the way to the US for school, like a lot of people do. I mean, for Berkeley College of Music, the best school in the world for music. I mean, who probably wouldn't like take that opportunity, right? But anyways. So we know COVID happened, and how did that impact you? And how did that impact your college life? Like, what happened? What did you do? Like, you had to go back. So how was that all for you?
Well, of course, COVID, huge impact. So I thought I was gonna have the graduation, Berkeley graduation, in person. I thought, and then COVID, because of COVID, like, I went back to Taiwan soon, kind of like after, just before my graduation. So I only had my graduation online, and that's now how I imagine my graduation ceremony would be. So and it also kind of impacted everybody, especially the people who kind of studied inside the USA, because it's kind of like we're not Americans and we're supposed to have OPT after we graduated, and then because of COVID, most of people, I mean, like, we chose not to stay in the USA and just went back to our countries for safety. So it was kind of bad, and yeah, it's really huge impact on me and my college experience.
Yeah, man, like, it all happened so fast. I remember that I saw you. We were like outside of Vivi, which is like a boba tea place right next to the school. And I think that was the last time we saw each other. Like, I hugged you and we said bye, but we were like, this is not the end. Went right after they were kicking us all out, and I couldn't believe this was happening. It felt fake, But I really hope to see you again. I really do. I hope that we can unite again, and maybe our musical careers will come together. We never know what the future holds. Anyways. Well, where do you work right now?
Basically, I have two jobs now. One is I have like a full-time job, kind of. So that full-time job is being an English teacher in an elementary school, and so I kind of teach kids English. And my another job is working as a music freelancer. So like writing for music and kind of like film and just media kind of stuff.
It's really cool. I want to ask you, actually, what is the same from Taiwan to the US, and what's very different? Because I'm sure there's a lot of differences and similarities. Like, I've never been out of the country, so I want to know, as well as the audience who's probably never been to a lot of places. It's always a different experience for every place and for every person. So how is your experience? Like, what's the same for the two places, and what's different?
The life in Taiwan I think it's totally different from USA. Because like the pace is totally different, because I live in Taipei City, and people living in Taipei City, we kind of like, we walk fast and we work fast, and kind of like we do things really quick. So it's kind of like different from the life in Boston. Like in Boston, I always feel like people chilling, like you don't need to walk really fast. You don't like even the life, I mean college life it was like kind of a lot of pressure, full of lot of pressure, but I still think like people especially the people you meet on the road. So they're just like kind of, they're not really in a rush like people in New York. So the kind of the pace is totally different. And also like, I think the same thing is, I think New York is kind of similar to Taipei, but even faster. So it depends what city you live in right now. But I mean, I love Boston because I like the vibe, you know, like beautiful streets and beautiful buildings, and like people are kind. Not like in Taipei, like most people, they only care about themselves. It's kind of like if you try to ask for someone like, oh, for locations or directions, they'll just ignore you because they think you're weird, or maybe like they're gonna think that you just want their money, something like that. So especially in Taipei city, it's kind of like some people feel like it's a cold city, kind of like in New York, because I've been to New York, and I know some people can be mean, kind of, because like it's a really fast-paced city that they don't really have time to really listen to you or really care what you need, if you know what I mean. It's kind of like, yeah, the life is totally different, and it depends what kind of city and what city you live in the USA. But I mean, the life in Taipei city, it's kind of like I don't really like it to be honest. Yeah, but they're just totally different.
Wow, that's very interesting, you know? I mean, I would love to explore the world, but like I said, maybe, hopefully in the future I'll be able to do that. So what would be the thing that you miss most about Berkeley / Boston? Like, what do you miss about it? Or what do you miss about the USA, I should say, like in general?
Oh, I don't want to say that I miss everything. So it's kind of like I miss, of course not Boston food, because I don't like the food there. But I mean, yeah, I kind of miss the, I don't know, something like we call trash food, you know, because it's kind of like, I miss the school there. I miss the school life, even it was full of pressure, and I miss my friend there, and I kind of miss the views. I like the vibe, like, you know, especially in Cambridge. I love it here. It's just like I love the view, and I love the streets. I love the rivers, and like I kind of miss my life there because everybody's just so chill, and then like it's a place full of dreams, you know. After I came back, I still kind of really missed it there because most of the time like the life there feels like a dream to me. So I miss everything. I mean, if you want me to say about food, I kind of miss Taco Bell. I don't know why, but I don't know. I kind of miss Olive Garden. Yeah, I kind of miss that, and I also miss the kind of stores. So I miss Home Depot. I miss, I don't know, like IKEA. Yeah, we have IKEAs in Taiwan, but I think it's just, it feels totally different. I don't know why. But I mean, the food is almost the same though, but I don't know, it's just the vibe, you know. I also miss having, I don't know, I wouldn't say like, kind of like hang out with my friends. We're walking down the streets and just go to Chinatown and just have a hot pot or movies and bubble teas. I just really miss that. Yeah.
Man, yeah. I mean, I miss you. I mean, I understand. Like, it's hard. This whole thing was insane, but I do have faith that it's not the end. Like, there's always a way that we can meet each other, you know? Maybe, you know, I know there's always gonna be a way. And I know that life is hard, but you adapt and better things come. Like, we're gonna be coming up with a topic that is really big and important for Sandy over here. Yeah, a lot of beautiful miracles happen, you know? And that's what you should mainly pay attention to, more than the bad stuff, I think. Optimist dreamer over here. Anyways, so I already know, obviously, because we're friends, but I'm sure the audience wants to know. What did you study at Berkeley, and what made you want to study that?
I studied film scoring and contemporary writing and production, which is kind of music production major. I also minored in musical theater writing. What made me want to do that? So I plan to just, like, CWP, it's the major I wanted all along. So it's kind of like, because I want to learn how to produce my own music. like especially I can just produce a song on my laptop. That's what I want. I don't really need to go to like a studio to do and hire someone to do that for me. Like I can learn how to do everything, just kind of have a rough mix and kind of like a simple recording, kind of like room recording inside my house. So that's what I want. And so for film scoring, yes, I love watching film. So I think that study film scoring will be cool. And also I love movies, so I want to learn how to write music for film as well. So for musical theater writing, I didn't know that I would really get really interested in it until I went to New York with Berkeley people kind of around 2018, and then I watched Phantom of the Opera in like Broadway show, and I realized that I was so touched by it. It's kind of like, oh my god, this is just so good that I want to learn how to write music for it as well. I think it's just really cool, like all the dancing and singing, and also for the stage and the whole orchestra is just so cool. So yeah, I just really love writing music. That's why I chose all the writing majors and minors, which is crazy, but yeah, that's just what I love, and that's what made me want to do that.
Hey, yeah. I remember those cool projects. She would make me do a lot of cool projects with her, and they were really fun. But yeah, you had a lot of work. I mean, we all had our own work, but I feel like, yeah, everyone's work is a little bit different. So let me ask you something that I've been asking others, because a lot of the audience wants to know, is college important? Yes or no? What do you think? Everyone's gonna have their own opinion. Some people think college, it's okay, but you don't really need it. And I mean, yeah, like at the end of the day, like I've said before, there's a billion of successful people who didn't go to college. Like college it's not, like I'm asking this just to know everyone's opinion, you know, like what has college taught you that maybe you wouldn't have learned in college? And I'm not necessarily saying what they teach, but like the lifestyle, the college lifestyle, you know? So do you think college is important? Yes or no?
I mean, this question depends like where you are though, because in Taiwan, college is really important because most of the jobs in Taiwan, the requirement is that you need to graduate from college. So that's why in Taiwan is really, really important. But I think if it is in the USA, I think it depends. It depends what you want to do. So like for music, I think it's really important to go to college because I learned a lot in college. But for other careers, I don't know. Like I heard people saying that it's not really matter, or maybe you don't really need to go to college and you can just get like a fine job. But it really depends though. So I don't know. I think it's important because yes, I graduated from college and I have 2 bachelor degrees. So I think it shows that how I think about college. Yes, of course, but I don't really know about in the USA if it's really important. Yeah, to me, I think it's really important though.
I totally understand. Yeah, thank you for that. So now that you're done with college, like what are your dreams and goals? What have always been your dreams and goals, and have they stayed the same, or just what are you focusing on now?
So my goals and dreams in career will be kind of working as an independent artist. So it doesn't matter if I write music for film, for media, like for singers or pop singers, or maybe musical theater. It doesn't matter. I just really love writing music. So I will want to like explore more kind of styles, music styles, and like more genres, and just keep pushing myself forward. So I would love to. So for musical theater, I would love to like kind of write my own script and try to, I don't know, maybe produce or write my own musical. That's what I would want to do, and that's also my goal because I'm kind of working on it right now. And for film, I don't really have any really big dreams. I just want to explore more types of movies that I can learn to write, and also for like pop songs, I don't really know because like my style is kind of like different from others, so I already know that. So I think I would just try to write what I want, write what I like, that's and just enjoy the music, enjoy this whole process, and yeah, just enjoy.
Okay, yeah, that's. I'm sure you're gonna get those things done. Like, she's so hardworking. She's one of the most hardworking people that I know, so I have no doubt that you're gonna make it. And I'm surprised that you haven't already, because dang, you're crazy talented, and I'm honored to be your friend. I'm honored to work with you, and it's always an honor, to be surrounded by such talented people. Speaking of talented people, this talented person over here is actually getting married. She's getting married. This is like my first friend who I think my first friend getting married. Like I've never had a friend getting married. This is a big deal. Like, what? So congratulations from me, from the team, from everybody. This is insane. I know it's gonna be in Taiwan, and oh my gosh, we're gonna try so hard to go, but I mean, it's so far, and like I said, money sucks, but even if I can't go, I'm gonna be there, hopefully at heart. And I mean, I don't know if is there gonna be live streaming? I know you mentioned that it might be like a quiet party or something, but like I would love to at least see videos or something, I'd be the flower girl at heart. But regardless, I'm still gonna keep trying. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep trying to go there. But if you want to share with us how that happened, how you met this person, how it all happened. I know it happened after COVID, after this craziness, so how did that happen? Like, if you want to share, you don't have to, like your love story and how you knew, how did the engagement, the marriage, and what are your plans? What's gonna happen there on the wedding day? And are you having a party? What's going on? Tell us the deets.
Well, long story short, we kind of met each other because of music. So I was doing a musical theater project, and I was supposed to write for baritone singer, but I realized that after I finished, I realized that I was kind of like writing it too low, like the whole range is just too low, and so I needed a bass singer, but kind of like I didn't want to change my music because I was so lazy. So I was like, okay, so do I know any bass singer? And I just met him kind of like not long ago, not just for a while, and yes, and then I realized that he's a bass singer. So I was like, oh, can you record the music for me, like for the singing part? And he was like, of course. And he did it for free, which I didn't know that why he would do that. I mean, I didn't know back then. And then after we finished the whole project, he was kind of like trying to ask me out, and because he's like 2 years younger than me, and I've never dated like someone younger than me before. So I was kind of like, I didn't want to do that, and I tried to push him away because I was like, he's just like, I don't know, I would think like he's just too young or something. But after like we hang out like few times, and I realized we have really, we have like many common interests, and we both love music, and then like even we have different, like we do different jobs, but it's kind of like he's really like sweet, thoughtful, and he's like funny and like smart. So it's kind of like, I don't know, it's just I kind of fall for him. I mean, eventually, of course. So that's just the story that how we met. And so for the plans for the wedding, so we will have the wedding in a church like in November, and it's just gonna be like a ceremony, and that ceremony is gonna be like a kind of like a concert style, because we both love music and we want to kind of express kind of some messages through the music during the ceremony to show everybody. So we kind of arranged some songs together, and we both because we both sing in a choir in Taipei, and that's why we chose some choir songs and just rearrange it. Yeah. So I don't really feel nervous. I feel excited because yeah, I think like he's the right guy, and yeah, he's just the one. So I feel really secure with him, and I feel like being loved, and I'm just really happy about like to see how our lives is gonna take us. you know, I'm just really happy about it.
She's growing up so fast. I cannot believe it. Well, congratulations. I hope, and he better treat you very well, because I've got my eyes ready and set, as they say. No, he seems really cool. I've never met him, but he seems really, really sweet, from the pictures at least. And I mean, I know Sandy would not let someone not be sweet to her. She knows how to say no. So again, congratulations. I'm so excited and happy for you, and can't wait to see where your future holds, or where your future goes, I should say. And I think that we should probably close it off with a question to show the world a little bit about your music. So what song that we've done together is your favorite? Sandy over here has given me the honor of also sometimes singing or translating or adding some little lyrics to some of her songs, and it's always an honor. I'm always honored when she asks me for projects, for her own songs. Like, it's so fun singing in English and Spanish. Like, she likes Spanish music, so that's awesome. It's just really cool collaborating with her, and I want to know what she thinks is her favorite song that we've made. So what is it?
I think my favorite song that me and you we did it together is "Stand Out," which it was not the first song like we worked together, because you've always recorded a lot of songs like my song projects for me, but the song "Stand Out" really it has a really huge kind of meaning for me, because like I almost like graduated from CWP during that time, and that was kind of the first and final song, like pop, kind of alternative pop song that I did for that major. And I was kind of like really exhausted, because like I tried to do to make everything works, and like I still have one major to do and to finish, and I also have my minor, and you know, I just kind of like overwhelmed. And this song kind of like I put myself into it, like the full of myself into it, and I tried to, I don't know, kind of like impress everybody in the class. So that's why I kind of like wrote everything myself and asked you to translate the lyrics for me to Spanish, and it turned out really great. And I didn't know that, I was so happy because I didn't know that song, like I could really write something like that, you know, like, because I didn't even believe that I can really write something like that back then. So it was kind of like a huge success for me, and I was kind of like really satisfied with it. Like even now I still listen to it over and over, just like I just really love that song. And I also, because of that song, like me and you, we have like a great time together, because we try to working on the lyrics and also the vocals, and then we try to experience a lot of stuff, which it was fun, and I was so happy that I could work with you on this piece. So yeah, that's my favorite song with you.
Y'all know what time it is. It's time to play that song on all the speakers in the world. Here we go.
Push myself too much. Some say my life is full of pressure. Who knows, you know, I think I can try harder. I know I can do better. I deserve finer. Just like others, it may sound greedy, but it's just never enough, never enough. I just try to stand out more.
It's always an honor singing with you. I love that song. I love all the songs. It's really hard for me to choose one song. Such talented people. Once again, you're gonna make it very far. You're already making it far. You've already accomplished so much that a lot of people that I know have not. So I hope that you're proud of yourself, honestly, truly. And I miss you, and I hope that we can always be friends. We can always have this beautiful relationship and work together, because it is such an honor. I hope that we can all find people like Sandy who can always think about us even if we don't text every day, but we always think about each other at the end of our lives, you know? Oh, that sounds sad. Not at the end of our lives, but like, you know, random times. We text each other when we can, when we have the opportunity, but we're always in each other's mind, I'm sure. And I think that's a really important thing. Like, it's not important to text every day. I suck right now at texting. I know everybody's gonna be like, oh my gosh, you never text. I'm sorry, I don't text anyone. Don't feel offended. I'm just so busy lately, and I really, you know, my texts sometimes don't even go through, as some of my friends know. Like, my phone's really dumb, and sometimes it doesn't even notify me that I have messages, so I apologize that if I respond 20 years later. I'm so sorry. I used to be really good at it, but that was before I got really busy. But yeah, anyway, Sandy, thank you so much again for being here. It's been such an honor to interview you, and I hope the best for you, as I've said a billion times already, and I know it will happen, so I don't even have to hope. And for all of you, I hope you all learned as much as I did, as always. We're always learning. It's really, really cool. And if you want to be here on the show and show your experiences of life, college, whatever, anything, if you want to learn, or if you want to put down below topics that you want us to talk about, do that too. Don't be afraid. Just comment below about anything. Thank you so much, and I'll take it back to you, Lil to the E. God bless. Zooming out. Pew.
Wow. Y'all don't understand. In this lifetime of mine, I don't think I know anyone who's gotten married. That sounds horrible, but I am just so excited and happy for this beautiful Sandy Liao girl. Like, wow, this is insane. And I know this is probably big for Lil-E since I know they're close friends and all. It's just so crazy when you find true love. You know, my true love is my friend over here. His name is unknown, but you know what? You know what I'm gonna tell you? It's Lil Jimmy, that's his name. I adopted him. So, from now on, you're Lil Jimmy, okay? So yeah, just hold on to the person that you really love, and you might even be able to get married like Sandy. Congratulations from all of the team here at the Lil-E Show. We know you're gonna be a beautiful bride, and we hope to see you with happiness and pride. But, okay. Also, her life was very beautiful to learn about. And I'm sure we can all learn something about today. Never give up on your dreams. You can even do the impossible with God's help and with the help from people that you know and the people that you're about to know. So everything is possible. And that is our message, probably one of the most serious messages we have on the Lil-E Show. Never give up. Thank you so much again, and we love you all and hope to see you soon. And if you want to be on the show, you know what to do. Just comment below and da-da-da-da, there you go. I swear, I'm a songwriter in heart, like Lily Marie Antonini over there.
Hello everybody, this is Lily Anna, as we said, as everybody knows probably anyway. Well, today's weather, you will not believe it. Friday, cloudy. Saturday and Sunday always the same until the government changes it. You know Lily man, it's always going to be raining some different flavors. Maybe Coca-Cola tonight, maybe 7-Up, depends on the time of day. Also, it could be syrups, like last week I think we had Hershey syrup, so we had some yumminess going on. Yeah, it's going to be different flavors, because you know, Lilyland's kind of like Candyland, but better. Anyways, yeah, so that's the weather for this week. Let's see what happens next week. Alright, bye. Keep me out. Back to you, Lily.
Thank you once again, from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of her heart, from the bottom of her heart, everybody on the earth. So yeah, okay, well, bye-bye. Choose me out.